Good morning and welcome to H-Town Now. I'm Zakiah Farrell.
And I'm Kagan McNeely. We have a great show for you today. With the state swim meet coming up, Zakiah and I talked to a few swimmers about the upcoming meet.
Let's check it out.
My name is Kyle Sheridan. I'm in 12th grade, 4 years. The two I am the 500 freestyle and the 200 medley relay. I feel good. I'm confident about what's going to happen with our team, what we're going to do.
I'm Cameron Hall, and I'm a 10th grader. I've been swimming for 2 years. I'm swimming the 50 free, the 100 free, and the 200 free relay, which is 4 people swimming a 50, and then the 400 free relay, which is 4 people swimming a 100. I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous. It's my first time. The goal is to win, of course. Don't know if that'll happen. We'll give it all I got.
You look at the meet, guys.
Lana was able to talk to a few studious students about their plans for the future.
Let's see what they had to say.
There are many students here at Huntington High. Last week, I had the chance to talk to a couple students about how they prioritize and how they stay studious.
I prioritize by looking at how many points an assignment's worth, and I'll just do the assignment that's worth the most points first and work my way down from there. My favorite subject would have to be AP Physics, just because it's fun to be able to think creatively about how to solve problems. My method of studying is to study for about 30 minutes at a time and then take 15-minute breaks in between each, because that keeps your mind from getting overworked. When I grow up, I probably want to be an information security analyst, so I would check a business's digital security to make sure they can't be hacked. I'm attending Marshall University next year. I've already been accepted, actually.
My favorite subject is Japanese, because when I get older, I want to become a translator, because I think Japanese culture is really cool. I think I want to go to Japan and visit, so I can learn how to speak normally, like a citizen, not all formal and stuff. I usually use note cards and just look at them for 5 seconds and then put them back down. Just I learned this trick in Mr. Maynard's class. It really helps with memorization. I usually start with the hardest, so math, and then I work my way down until Marshall University.
Keep it up, guys.
Jared and Bethany were able to talk to a few students about what they do in pottery.
Let's take a look.
For this week's edition of Teacher Spotlight, I decided to talk to our very own Mr. Neal in the science section.
How long have I been teaching? This is my 8th year up here on the Hill. I think my favorite thing about teaching is when students really just have that aha moment and they get the concept that we're going over. My favorite thing about Huntington High is definitely the sense of community. Even with a really diverse population, everyone just seems to stick together and really work as a team. If I weren't a teacher, I'd probably still be working in the science industry like I did before I started. Worked in biotech before this. Actually manufactured DNA, so I'd be doing something similar to that.
Favorite thing about Mr. Neal is he teaches the lessons well and thoroughly. Favorite lesson that he teaches is to put squares.
Thanks, Jared and Bethany.
This week, Ben decided to spotlight HHS science teacher, Mr. Neal.
Tajiana Monthly, and I'm in 10th grade. My favorite thing about pottery is the teacher. I have been a part of pottery since last semester. I would tell them that it's fun and
Jenny Atkins, I'm in 12th grade. I've been in ceramics since my sophomore year. My favorite thing is being able to make pottery. It's kind of like a stress reliever. I mean, I've met a lot of cool people in the class, and Miss Smith's a really good teacher, and she helps you out a lot. I'm 100% with it. It's the best class I've been in since sophomore year. I love it.
My name is Mrs. Bishop. Well, I've been teaching 13 years altogether, and I think I've taught ceramics about 8 of those years. I went to the old Huntington High and took a lot of art classes there and was very close to my art teacher, Mrs. Mackey, and she was an inspiration for me. It's good to be able to relate to the students, obviously care about your students, and be flexible. And if you're going to be an art teacher, obviously enjoy watching students create and be tolerant of messiness.
As you may have heard, public employees in the state of West Virginia have recently been voicing their concerns about rising insurance costs.
Maria and Hannah took a look at how that fight hits close at home here at HHS.
Friday, February 9th, many teachers across Cabell County participated in walk-in events at their home schools, where they were able to share their concerns without affecting their traditional school day. Teachers held signs to raise awareness about their concerns with rising healthcare premiums. These concerns are relevant to all public employees who are insured under PEIA insurance. Teachers in West Virginia have an average salary of $40,000 a year, and the current legislative proposal is to provide a 1% raise, which would only add approximately $400 to their yearly income. However, with the current proposal to the extra income granted to teachers is not enough to cover the raise in the PEIA premiums, causing a stress on public employees.
Thanks, ladies.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching.
And go Highlanders.